How's it going, everyone? Austin Honecker here. I just wanted to come on here for a while and give my review for All Elite Wrestling's AEW Dark from last night, which was October 5th, 2021. I gotta say, it was awesome from start to finish. For the matches, match 1, it was The Pinnacle, which are Wardlow, Shawn Spears, Dax Harwood, and Cash Wheeler versus Aaron Fry, Baron Black, Austin Green, and Dean Alexander. That was a great match, but the ending to it, The Pinnacle went over because Shawn Spears pinned Aaron Fry with the C4. Match 2, it was Abaddon versus Valentina Rossi. That was a squash match, but the ending to it, Abaddon went over with the leg hook DDT. Match 3, it was The Acclaimed, which are Max Caster and Anthony Bowens versus Michael Martinez and Vari Morales. That was a great match, but the ending to it, The Acclaimed went over because Max Caster pinned Michael Martinez with the mic drop. Well, before the match, after Vari Morales and Michael Martinez were out, The Acclaimed came out. Max Caster done a rap on Vari Morales and Michael Martinez, and after Max Caster done his rap on Vari Morales and Michael Martinez, Anthony Bowens got on the microphone and done his signature line saying, "Universal Studios, The Acclaimed have arrived." That was cool. Match 4, it was Sonny Kiss versus Cal Hero. That was a squash match, but the ending to it, Sonny Kiss went over with the split stunner. Match 5, that was match 4, by the way. Match 5, it was Chris Statlander versus Zeta Zhang. That was a great match, but the ending to it, Chris Statlander went over with the spider crab. That was match 5, by the way. Match 6, it was Sky Blue versus Matty Rinkowski. That was a great match, but the ending to it, Sky Blue went over with the Fisherman's Suplex. That was match 6, by the way. Match 7, it was Eddie Kingston versus Anthony Henry. That was a great match, but the ending to it, Eddie Kingston went over with the DDT. That was match 7, by the way. Match 8, it was the Gun Club, which are Billy Austin and Colton Gunn versus Hunter Knott, Rosario Grillo, and Cameron Stewart. That was a great match, but the ending to it, the Gun Club went over because Austin Gunn pinned Hunter Knott with a roll-up. That was match 8, by the way. Match 9, it was Diamante versus Santana Garrett. That was a great match, but the ending to it, Diamante went over with the sliced bread. Match 10, it was the Varsity Blondes, which are Brian Pillman Jr. and Griff Garrison, versus the Wingmen, which are Peter Avalon and Ryan Nemeth. That was a great match, but the ending to it, the Varsity Blondes went over because Griff Garrison pinned Peter Avalon with the springboard clothesline from Brian Pillman Jr. That was match 10, by the way. Match 11, it was Daniel Garcia versus Eric Lockhart. That was a great match, but the ending to it, Daniel Garcia went over with the sharpshooter. Match 12, that was match 11, by the way. Match 12, it was Serpentico versus Marco Stunt. That was a great match, but the ending to it, Serpentico went over with a roll-up, and match 13, that was match 12, by the way, and match 13, which was the main event, it was Orange Cassidy versus Nick Comoroto. That was a great match, but the ending to it, Orange Cassidy went over with the beach break. Now, besides the matches, there were no promos or no segments during this episode of AEW Dark. So, besides the matches, Taz and Excalibur done commentary throughout the whole show. They done awesome as usual. And the referees for the event were Mike Posey, Paul Turner, and Aubrey Edwards. Okay. Aubrey Edwards refereed the match between The Pinnacle versus Aaron Fry, Baron Black, Austin Green, and Dean Alexander. Mike Posey refereed the match between Abaddon versus Valentino Rossi. Paul Turner refereed the match between The Acclaimed versus Vari Morales and Michael Martinez. Mike Posey refereed the match between Sonny Kiss versus Cal Hero. Aubrey Edwards refereed the match between Chris Statlander versus Zeta Zhang. Mike Posey refereed the match between Sky Blue versus Matty Rinkowski. Paul Turner refereed the match between Eddie Kingston versus Anthony Henry. Aubrey Edwards refereed the match between The Gun Club versus Hunter Knott, Rosario Grillo, and Cameron Stewart. Aubrey Edwards refereed the match between Diamante versus Santana Garrett. Paul Turner refereed the match between the Varsity Blondes versus the Wingmen. Aubrey Edwards refereed the match between Daniel Garcia versus Eric Lockhart. Mike Posey refereed the match between Serpentico versus Marco Stunt. And Aubrey Edwards refereed the match between Orange Cassidy versus Nick Comoroto. All the referees done awesome as usual. Now, the match card for tonight's All Elite Wrestling's AEW Dynamite's 2-year anniversary show, it's going to be Sammy Guevara versus... The match card for tonight's All Elite Wrestling's AEW Dynamite's 2-year anniversary show, it's going to be Sammy Guevara versus Bobby Fish for the AEW TNT title. Christian Cage, Bryan Danielson, and the Jurassic Express, which are Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus, versus the Elite, which are Kenny Omega, Matt Jackson, Nick Jackson, and Adam Cole. A casino ladder match to determine the number one contender for the AEW title, and the contestants in the match that have been announced are Matt Hardy, Jon Moxley, Pac, Lance Archer, Orange Cassidy, Andrade El Idolo, and a mystery opponent. And Hikaru Shida versus Serena Deeb. Those are the matches that have been announced so far. And now, the match card for All Elite Wrestling's AEW Dynamite's 2-year anniversary show Looks like it's going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to it. Can't wait to see it. But anyway, I just wanted to, but anyway, I just wanted to come on here for a while and give them a review for All Elite Wrestling's AEW Dark from last night, which was October 5th, 2021. Like I said, it was awesome from start to finish. And with that being said, my name is Austin Honecker, and I will catch your ass down the road. Peace out.